Return to sender. Return to sender. Even if the sender was me, I don't care. Return it. Dirt, no lint, no hair, no nothing in my food. Today, this is like a new series kind of, so let me know if you guys like it. So let's get into it. I don't know if have I put on my wig? I can't really remember. I got somewhere to go. Not today, but I do have somewhere to go. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and transform myself into Beauty in Not the Foot. Oh my gosh. Can y'all see how crispy I am, y'all? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So usually what I do, whenever I do go into these wigs, and if I have untwist, girl, it is so easy. So basically I take these. Well, I'm going to make two big braids out of the two sides of my head with the twist, and then go from there. It just unraveled. Then as y'all can see, I twist my ends. It's not perfect, but what matters is it's flat at the top. That's all that matters, really. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. This is what I look like, okay? I don't really know if you need a cap for headband wigs, but I'm just gonna put one on anyway so I can lay down these braids in the back. I'm just gonna do the crisscross, hold it, and then put on the cap. If you have clips, bobby pins that hold really well, you can use those. I would use those, but I don't have any right now. The wig. Wait, do I do my edges first?
Oh! Somebody!
Listen. I'm tripping. Oh! What you gonna say? Excuse me, I have to. What'd you say? Huh? I'm gonna go into work tomorrow like, hey y'all. I like my headband wig. Let me part it in the middle to see what it's giving. It's giving no. I'm assuming you just do what you would do with your own hair. I mean, I know my mom showed me how to do this, but girl, I forgot. Okay, I forgot. Don't be mad. Oh, I'm definitely wearing this to wear tomorrow, okay? What? Oh, bro, I don't want to wet it too much because I kind of like the fluffiness of it. I'm gonna wet it tonight and I'm gonna style it tonight. And yeah, I might just start wearing wigs. Don't mind my forehead. I know it's big right now. I ain't do my edges. Mind your business. What's still bothering me is that I didn't ask for that. I didn't. Right? Right? I just don't want it to be bulgy at the top of my head. Because I have a light bulb head. Like, I look like an alien. So it just don't look right when things are just puffy up here and not anywhere else. Ooh. This is, oh my goodness. Is it too shabby? Dog's back. I give y'all this little edge action. I swear my jelly beans, my eyebrows are acting good lately. Excuse my beauty blender. How you guys been? You been okay? I hope you've been okay. Listen. Whatever it is, whatever you're going through, take a deep breath. And know it's gonna be okay. It may seem very stressful, but make sure you always take a step back and really look at it for what it is, because it might not be as big as you're making it seem. Words from Kennedy. Okay, listen. Oh no, when did that happen? Now I am a post-back. I think I have already told you guys that. Am I scared for the future? Yes. Do I think that it's gonna go terrible though? Do I think I'm gonna be lost? I don't think so. My passions have been shifting as of late. Like, I've always wanted to be a vet. I still want to be a vet. My passion has always been with animals, but now it's starting to shift more with making content and getting content out. But the goal of being a vet is still in the forefront of my mind. That's why I'm still in school. That's why I want to take these classes, pass these classes with good grades, and get more experience and stuff like that. But can you guys relate to, like, you set out to do something, but then on the way to accomplish that goal, your mind it starts to look at something else as just as desirable as your primary goal. Not saying that your primary goal isn't as desirable as it was before, but something else is looking just as juicy. You feel me? Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like I'm not making sense. As of late, I've been trying to do better as just showing up for myself like I did like I said in the last video. But my main focus is my mind. A lot of people be like, no, G, it's a mindset, G. It's a mindset.
Tap in, tap in.
Not saying a lot of people say that, but a lot of people are like, no, it's literally how you think. It's the way that you think, and which in turn is the way that you move, the way that you act, the way that your relationships are with people. Just for me, day to day, my mindset is like struggling. It's like, you know, when the leaves turn the pretty colors like yellow, orange, and stuff, and then right before they fall off, they kind of get like crippled and they're hanging on for dear life. That's my mindset. And let me explain what I mean by that. My mindset is just, it's always in the negative. And I touched on this in my last video about like feeling late, feeling behind. And my mindset is constantly just feeding me negative. Like anything that could go wrong comes in my mind. And then like somehow I manifest it. Like my boyfriend was telling me the other day, he was like, and it was about food though. Whenever I go somewhere, I'm like the one that like makes sure, okay, there better not be no dirt, no lint, no hair, no nothing in my food. And he was like, babe, you look for things wrong so much that you manifest it. Like everything will be fine, and then you'll keep saying the negative thing, and then it'll happen. Then you'll have that hair in your food. Then you'll have that lint on your eggs. At first I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. But now that hindsight 2020, okay, hindsight 2020, no one's perfect. Looking back on it, I'm like, I do manifest bad things. But not like because I want them to happen, but because I'm so scared that they're gonna happen. And I'm like, don't happen. But in the process of me being scared about it happening, I'm giving it too much energy at the same time. Bright as a light, bright as a light. Which is crazy because, like, I don't believe in the manifesting thing that people do nowadays. If you do, that's cool, girl. We can still be friends. But I am a Christian, and I believe more in what you reap is what you sow. So if you're putting out that bad energy or things that you were even scared are going to happen, if you just keep giving energy to it, then it will happen, bro. And kid you not, that happens to me every time that I try to eat. Every time that I eat, and I'm like, there better not be no hair, no food, there better not be it happens. All the happens. You can't control your thoughts that come into your brain, but control what I give energy to. Like, instead of focusing on the bad, like with YouTube, for example, I've been there. You lose subscribers, you gain subscribers, right? And you get good comments and good feedback, and then you just get people that just want to tear you down, right? Not saying that anyone has ever done that on the channel. No one's ever like came in here and be like,
you're never gonna be anything because you are you.
No one's ever said that to me. I forgot where I was going with that, to be completely honest with you. Basically, what I'm saying is I've been working on focusing my energy on something positive instead of all the negative. So instead of worrying about how many subscribers I have, or like to the point where it makes YouTube not fun, I just focus on different ideas, different content that I can film. That's fun for me to do. Fun for y'all to watch, I hope, or relaxing for y'all to watch, or educational for y'all to watch. I'm getting kind of crusty already. Again. No. Even with school, I'm scared. Like, with classes that I do get, I get scared. I get scared. But then it's like, girl, just study and you'll be fine. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. Like, it's so easy to think of the bad versus the good. Like this right here. It was fine right here until I got this right here. So now, focus is on the bad thing. Focus is on this. Instead of what I'm doing up here. It's probably, what is that doo-doo stand on her shirt? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what y'all thinking. I just worry to the point where I manifest things, and I don't like that. I don't like it. Take it back. Return to sender. Return to sender. Even if the sender was me, I don't care. Return it. It's all about your mental. It's all about your mental. And it's kind of like people say that, and it's like, your mindset is your mindset. What if I'm stuck there and I don't know how to get out? Therapy. That's the answer. I have a problem. I get discouraged way too fast. Let that sink in, okay? Let it sink in. To the point where it feels like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Is it even worth it? I should stop. I messed it up. But a lot of the times I just end up feeling lost, being discouraged. I just feel lost because if I'm discouraged and I'm like, well, dang, if there is no point in doing all this, if there is no reward at the end, if there is no point of doing this marathon, then what do? I kid you not, that is where my mind goes each time. And I will say, I'm not going to say that my thoughts and my mind are completely responsible for me disappearing from YouTube constantly throughout these years, but it has played a big factor in it, and I feel like I have the people around me to encourage me to do things. It's just my problem is I don't talk. I never assume that people know what I'm going through. Like that's just delusional. So I don't assume that, but I am just scared sometimes to share my true emotions, my true passions, and my true thoughts sometimes when it comes to my loved ones, because that's really the only people that I talk to, really, my loved ones, including Nate, my family. So I get scared whenever it's time for that because I don't want to be looked at like, what are you talking about? My biggest thing is being misunderstood. I cannot stand being misunderstood. I just get frustrated. I just want to walk off, I just want to cry and get it all and stay there. But I can't do that. I'm so scared of getting close because I know I look a hot mess up close, but it's fine. This is how I look in real life. It's not good. Okay. I don't know if that's another thing. I don't know if my irritation or my fear of being misunderstood is like a state of immaturity or maturity because I am able to identify what it is. Does that make sense? Like I feel like me having it and being able to identify it isn't immature, but the way I react in the moment to being misunderstood is immature, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Girl, that's another thing I need to stop doing. I need to stop doubting what I'm saying, especially when I'm carefully constructing my sentences and using certain words to get my point across when I know it makes sense. I need to stop asking if it makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. Now, sometimes it may not make sense, but majority of the times, I be making sense. You know, like I know what I need to work on, so let's do that. Like that's what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I'm scared though. I'm scared. Wait. So it is Go Wild, and this is what it looks like. Excuse my hand. Daggum it, how am I supposed to get it up? So this is what my looks look like before. You see? So, Almer? Ma'am? I don't think it would look bad if I had a lip liner. I don't. Looking out the window. Lost 45, 35. But let's try Smile. I'm gonna regret this. Yep. Mm-hmm.
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Hello? No. Alright, y'all. So this is the final look. Also, you guys comment down below if you felt any kind of ways that I was expressing in this video, because I know I'm not alone, but then sometimes it's so hard to not feel alone whenever you're the only one whenever you're by yourself a lot of the time. And I'm by myself a lot of the time. And I just got done with the hair growth series, basically a guide of what I'll be doing during the fall and the winter months, girl. That's how we're gonna be draping like this wig, you feel me? So if you want to watch it, or if you want to watch the playlist, here it is. Wait, is this the right? And you'll have a nice night or day or whatever, whenever time you're watching this. Okay, bye.